There's so many voices that want to define our purpose for us or take our purpose from us. These voices ring loud and they are distracting because far too many men are wondering, are not exactly sure why they're here and what they ought to be about.
We men got to get off the sidelines. They were wrong when they told us we couldn't say anything. You are the most influential person in the life of a young lady if she is the one pregnant by you or if she's your daughter. But we've been told not to speak, which means don't care. Don't care? Do you guys care? You're here.
This life-saving work of protecting the unborn and building strong, God-honoring families is so vitally important. The life issue, this issue is foundational in the Christian faith. It's a demonstration of the agape love of Christ and a response to the discipleship call of Christ.
You simply need to say, I, like Jesus, am not going to say or do anything the Father doesn't give me. And I'm going to trust him to give me what I need. Tonight with my wife, tomorrow with my son, the next day at work, and for the rest of my life, in a cause greater than yourself that is tied to eternity because it's tied to the image of God, which is what humans are. And if we don't protect life, we've damaged the image of God. And men are meant to be strong for others, not for themselves.
Because only when your pro-life conviction is anchored in the gospel of Jesus Christ can you steadfastly weather the challenges of life, the storms of circumstances, and the press of temptation.
The question on that day will not merely be what did you leave behind, but what did you forward ahead? What did you do in time and space that had eternal value tied to it? What did you do in history that God can celebrate you for in eternity? What made your life matter for the purposes of God? You won't be asked about your income. You won't be asked about how high you got in the company. You will be asked, what did you do that had eternity tied to it? When you fight for the safety of the life in the womb, to the dignity of life to the tomb, and you invest in the well-being of people for their existence and for their eternity, you will have served the purposes of God.
The reason why we're doing this conference and the reason why men are not engaged on this issue is because for decades we've been addressing this issue from a sanctity of life issue without a sanctity of marriage and family, and therefore you don't need men. But God did. He called Joseph. So in that same way, this is called and mission for you. Because Joseph was called and then missioned. Husband to her, father to the child growing inside of her, to provide and to protect. One man, two missions, called and mission. Sanctity of marriage and family. Sanctity of life. God's design for family. Do you see?